Good morning, friends. On behalf of the entire advisory board of ETHR World, I extend a warm and hearty welcome to each one of you out there. This Phoenix Summit, in its second edition, brings together a galaxy of 60 speakers across 30 sessions, specially curated and brought together by ETHR World. Aptly, the word Phoenix denotes rising from the ashes. You, dear leader, have faced tremendous adversity in these troubled times and are striving to create a world of calm, opening new vistas of possibilities. As Shakespeare wrote in Julius Caesar, there is a tide in the affairs of men, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune. On such a sea, we are now afloat. It is your role as an alchemist to discover the vein of gold in people you lead and harness their potential for the greater good. The future beckons you. It is indeed the role of a leader to listen to the team, invest in them, understand their needs, unravel their concerns, anticipate their hopes, and envision shared aspirations. A vision indeed has the power to align everyone, not just meant to adorn the walls in our offices, but to be embedded deeply into the souls of our employees. When this vision is shared, it creates a powerful multiplier effect. Shared vision indeed is the very shorthand of leadership. When I speak of shared vision, I am reminded of the story of Spartacus. Many years ago, almost 2000 years back, the Roman Empire faced a slave rebellion, and the leader was Spartacus, a gladiator and a slave. They had many fights, and the slaves finally lost the battle to the Roman army. They were all rustled together near a mountain, and the general wanted to find out who amongst them was the ringleader. And he asked the group, "Who is Spartacus?" And when none answered, naturally, the general caught the guy who was closest to him and said, "Unless you folks reveal who's Spartacus, I'm going to kill you one by one." Naturally, Spartacus realized that it's a question of life and death of everybody else around, and he stood up and he said, "I am Spartacus." And what happens in the next few seconds is exhilarating. The person right next to Spartacus also stands up and says, "I'm Spartacus." And soon, all the 25,000 people who are chained stand up and say, "I'm Spartacus." What in essence it tells us is that they were willing to forego their life for the cause of a shared vision. They're willing to give up their lives for the cause of freedom. Thankfully, in corporate lives, we don't have to go that far. I do believe that nobility of purpose, the bedrock of values, power of a shared vision, and relentless execution are the very cornerstones of growth and progress. This Phoenix Summit, organized by ETHR World, is intended to impart learnings of leaders who are experts in their own domains and practitioners par excellence. I do believe that in a world which is transforming so rapidly in front of our own eyes, the future will be shaped by leaders who can unleash synergies through cooperation, collaboration, and co-creation. It will be inherited by integrators who can harness adjacencies and interdependencies for a cause which is greater than themselves. The world ahead may seem uncertain and laden. Those who face it with courage and fortitude will create the future ahead. I recall the words of Tennyson from the wonderful poem Ulysses, where he writes, "One equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield." I thank you, my friends, and hope you have a great day ahead. Thank you. Bye.